Juan Soto has had an incredible month of June. Nobody can deny this, but as a Mets fan, I could care less about Juan Soto's success. I care about the New York Mets' success. That's what's most important to me. I care about the team that I've rooted for since before Juan Soto was even in the league. You get what I'm saying? I've been watching the Mets since the early 2000s, born into the fan base. Father's a fan, and, this is cool. Good for Juan Soto. I hope that he can carry this out throughout the year and not just in the worst month that the Mets have had. This right here is their record June 13th. This is not June 1st. This is not before June. This is June 13th. They had 24 losses June 13th, and as of today, July 2nd, before the doubleheader that they play, they lost 13 games and they only won 3. They're 3-13, bro. That's okay with you? That's like acceptable? How? Steve Cohen came out and said, tough stretch, no sugarcoating it. I didn't see this coming. I'm as frustrated as everybody else. We will get through this period. Our injured pitching will come back over the next few weeks. It is highly unlikely the teams hitting with runners in scoring position will continue at this pace. Keep the faith. I gotta be honest with you. I still want that apology from Mr. Steve Cohen for showing on the SNY broadcast the LGBTQ pride flag during the national anthem as the song was playing. I have a video on this. I've talked about it. It has nothing to do with bigotry. It's nothing like that. I don't care if you show the Mexican flag. I don't care if you show the Chinese flag. It doesn't matter. However you want to do it. You don't show that flag during the national anthem. You respect the country that's playing the song. And I said the same thing for if I went to any of those countries I just named. If I'm in Mexico for a soccer game and they're doing the national anthem, why are they showing the American flag on screen right now? Why? It makes no sense. Why is the Chinese flag on screen during the Mexican national anthem? It makes no sense. So why is the pride flag on screen during the national anthem? Doesn't make any sense. I think it was very crafted. I think that was planned. I think that was something they wanted to do. And I think they owe the fan base an apology because honestly, that once that happened, that was one of those bad omens, bro. I'm gonna just say it. If you're a sports guy, it doesn't matter what sport, but if you're a sports guy, you know that omens exist, bro. That it just does. Like, every team has them. Last year, if you want to disagree with me, look at the success of last year and the power of the OMG and Grimace and all that stuff that it was driving the team to. It boosted them up. They had the raccoon, the rally raccoon. I don't know if that was last year or a few years back, but there are these things that create something, create a little bit of magic, create maybe juju. There's good juju and there's bad juju, okay? Doing what they did was bad juju, and I believe they need to offer the fan base an apology. I don't think we'll get it, though. I think we're just going to get, quotes like this, which is like, okay, cool, but no sugarcoating it. Okay, so what's going to be done about it? Like, is this one of those things where you kind of just watch how it unfolds and unravels, or is something going to be done about it? In my opinion, a big mistake as well is getting rid of Buck Showalter. Okay, getting rid of Buck Showalter is crazy to me because this is one of baseball's most proven coaches. Okay, he's never won the championship before. Cool. He's incredibly successful. Every team he's ever been to got great, results, including the Mets. How do you fire the man after 100-win season? How do you do that? The New York Knicks just did that to Tom Thibodeau. They didn't win 100 games. They can't win 100 games, but you get my point. They made it to the Eastern Conference Finals. for the first time since like before I was born. Like, what are we talking about here, guys? And you fired him? How about you just get more players? How about you just get better players? How about you know, don't hide behind the idea that the coach got to go. That's what the front office likes to do a lot of the time. But you're telling me the culture of this clubhouse is where you want it? It's not. I don't think so. The bottle flipping. Remember this moment, folks? This is a very key moment in the season. This, in my opinion, is another bad omen. You got Mauricio, who at the time had just like, he wasn't even up for a full week yet. This was like his third game up in the league, and he's already horsing around. Like, what? Marte, who's supposed to be the veteran of the crew, he's 37, the oldest one here. You got Acuna, you got Alvarez, Soto, and you got Siri. He's the second oldest one here. But, what was this? What was this nonsense? This isn't, bro. First of all, this didn't even come in blowout hours. You know what I mean? This wasn't like, oh, the game's over. It was 3-0. It was 3-0 to the Dodgers, arguably the best team in. But you know what I'm saying? Like, arguably, they're literally the reigning defending champions. You know what I'm saying? Like, what are we doing here? Flipping bottles. I believe it was the fourth inning. Flipping bottles up 3-0 when the Dodgers can score 3 runs on any given inning. Doesn't matter when. Doesn't matter if it's the 9th. We've seen it. They did it to us this year. It just baffles my mind. So when I see stuff like this, I have to question the culture of the clubhouse. And I have to sit there and I have to look at it objectively. And I have to say, it looks like the coach is more of a player's coach, and he kind of lets the inmates run the asylum, and I just don't think it should be like that. And I think a guy like Buck Showalter would not have allowed for this to happen. This does not happen under Buck Showalter. This is juvenile stuff. This is like, what are you doing? Especially in the circumstances, in the context of only up 3-0 against the Dodgers in the 4th inning. This was not, you're up 14. Even at that point, it would be a bit disgraceful. Like, what are you doing? I wouldn't like that as a fan. Have a little more grace with your win. This is showboating. This is something where it's like, oh, no wonder you got beamed. No wonder you got hit by a pitch. And then you want to complain about it. So I don't know. I didn't like seeing this in any context, especially in the given context. So that's just me. And people want to respond with, oh, you're not about having fun. You must be fun at parties, bro. You must be fun at parties. And I'm sitting there like, there's different types of fun, folks. Your fun and my fun might be two different things, and that's okay. But this idea that you have to be fun at parties to know baseball, it don't work for me. It don't fly with me, and I'm not going to let you say it. So the Mets have a culture problem. From the top down, the pride flag was a bad omen during the National Anthem. That rubbed a lot of people the wrong way. Mets are a patriotic fan base. Mike Piazza, 9/11 home run. You know what I'm saying? Like, miss me with all the BS, bro. Miss me with all that. We deserve an apology on that front to fix that bad omen that spurred, I don't know the word, half of the fan base. And then this stuff got to be sorted out. The coach that we have now seems to me like he's a player's coach. He likes to let the inmates run the asylum. We need structure. Get Buck Showalter back, bro. Please. Like, I want to see these guys in line. I want to see these guys not having fun. Have fun winning baseball games, bro. Okay? Have fun raising World Series trophies. Have fun, like winning. Not having fun dropping to 2 games back, only winning 3 games and losing 14 or 13. This was their record, 24, 37. Yeah, 13. Okay. That's not fun to me, bro. That's not fun to me. I'd rather win games. So that's my take. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below, whether you agree or disagree. It doesn't matter. If you enjoy the discussion, follow for more. and leave a like if you enjoyed the time spent. Thank you. You are all appreciated.